Welcome back, friends. Here in this lecture, we're going to learn about Amazon Cloudtrail, which is a management tool to manage your applications on the cloud. So let's start with Cloudtrail. With Cloudtrail, you can track user activity and API usage of your different applications or instances running on the cloud using EC2, be it mobile or web applications on the web. It serves as a service that enables a governance, a compliance, operational auditing, and risk auditing of your AWS account. With Cloudtrail, you can monitor the logs, you can continuously monitor and retain the account activity related to actions across different AWS resources or infrastructure. Cloudtrail not only provides you event history of your account uh, for actions taken using the management console, but also provides the SDKs, the command line tools, and other services. The event history simplifies security analysis. You got resource change tracking and troubleshooting for different AWS instances. You can create a Cloudtrail service directly from the AWS dashboard using this option and hit the Get Started Now button. When you don't have an existing Cloudtrail application, this page will appear on your screen. You can store log files in S3, you can look back API history, and you can get notified for the specific API activity. Here are some benefits of using Cloudtrail. You have simplified the compliance with integration of different CloudWatch log events or different kinds of identity out of compliance events. You can accelerate incident investigations and expedite or response to auditor requests. You can securely analyze the troubleshooting, and you can get your user and resource activity visible on your dashboard. You can perform a security automation with CloudWatch and other services, performing with S3 bucket and API calls on both the public and private cloud. So how it works, how you can provision it. The account when an account activity, or say for an application, be it mobile or web application deployed using the cloud occurs, and the Cloudtrail captures a particular event or an API call that may occur and records the activity as a Cloudtrail event. Remember, there's a difference between Cloudtrail and CloudWatch. With CloudWatch, you can watch the logs. With Cloudtrail, you can monitor details of a certain event or certain sort of API call or the SDK request. You could perform monitoring on certain things, not everything. Here you don't collect your data in garbage form, you collect only relevant sort of data. Then you can review and download your activity in the Cloudtrail event history. You can set up Cloudtrail and define an S3 bucket for the storage. And after you can log the Cloudtrail events, which is delivered to S3 bucket and optionally delivered to the CloudWatch logs and CloudWatch events later on, which could be monitored from there also. There could be various use cases such as compliance aid, which makes it easy to ensure the compliance and internal policies that could be implemented as a regulatory standards for providing a history of activity in your account. You can perform the resource modification logs. You can encrypt a log history with retrieved from the S3 bucket. The logs are decrypted and log integrity are verified. Logs could be reviewed, authorized, and the log activity audit activity could be completed here. You could perform the security analysis. It could be set up to log your user activity. The logs are sent back to the S3 buckets and optionally streamed to the CloudWatch logs. You got log management and analysis solution for retrieving your logs. Then you have the user activity, which is analyzed for malicious behavior, and then actions could be taken for the malicious behavior. You could also use the data exfiltration for different purposes by collecting activity data on S3 objects on the object level API event controller. You can monitor with the cloud log, Cloudtrail on S3 buckets created on the based on the different Lambda triggers, add an activity on S3, and if there is any suspected or unusual activity, which could be detected back with the Lambda function on preset rules of SNS notification, which could be sent to the security team to review and take actions. There could be operational issues and troubleshootings back there with the VPC or other groups. You could include the creation, modification, and deletion of different resources. You can provision these things, manage the API call history from the Cloudtrail console. You can search the results of filters by impact of resource name. You can capture the details and just know what changes were made and by whom. You can review this thing and perform the corrective actions or measures from there. Then we can issue the Cloudtrail log analytics with Elasticsearch in a fashion where we need to create an Elastic search option. We have to create an instance for Lambda, similarly for SNS, Amazon S3, and we can integrate these things with Cloudtrail, monitor the logs or deliver logs to and from S3 to the Cloudtrail, and we can perform analysis for there. We need to provide these things with different credentials or ARN resource names. Similarly, with Cloudtrail, we can perform various analysis and generate notifications based on queues or topics to Beanstalk or Cloud Search. Cloudtrail log analytics could be performed using the Elasticsearch. The Cloudtrail would deliver the log to S3, and S3 will message to the SNS, and where SNS would trigger the Lambda event, and a certain Lambda script would be executed to store data in the Elasticsearch, or it could be integrated back with other third-party tools like Kibana. The Cloudtrail is used throughout the world. It could be priced with different charges. There you have to pay very less amount. 1%, $1 per account per month. It is very economical. With Cloudtrail, you can notice a different performance. You can add different formats. You can be integrated with different kinds of converters or tools like that. You got a console. You could perform actions. You could monitor things. You are making API calls, ongoing set of services around the world that could be used. With Cloudtrail, you are continuously recording the API calls and delivering log files to you, which is delivering the log files to you. So you can also integrate the Cloudtrail with the GuardDuty for physical security of your cloud instances. You could provision IAM and SDS authentication modules to the Cloudtrail so that no other person may access the confidential reports or sensitive API call data. You could provision it for with Google App for Business or different third-party tools that could be integrated. You could also integrate with Athena or different services such as QuickSight and Boto3. An AWS account may be using the Cloudtrail S3 Lambda based on different execution rules. You may add the Lambda functions. These are the same. The use cases may differ, but the services keep on remaining the same. Try building your own solution. Till then, keep learning and keep moving ahead.